Hello people of the earth and welcome to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is my show QuickSave Daily number 20. In this show I pick up a random topic, gaming related or social related, and just talk about it, right? Today it's going to be about copyright. The game in the background you're watching right now is Unreal Tournament 3, an absolutely remarkable shooter, a lot of fun to play. Probably the design of weapons could be better, in my opinion. I liked it much more in Unreal Tournament 2004, but otherwise I really enjoy it. The topic I wanted to talk about today with you is copyright, once again, actually, because you could say just about 2 weeks ago I talked about it, this is again. And why am I talking about it is because I've just watched a video from Dan Bull, right? This is the artist which heavily relies on the stuff produced today. He either criticizes it or uses it to remash and make it, something of his own, something very interesting. I really enjoy his work, actually. I really enjoyed the Twitter rap, the Facebook rap in the past. Also, I've enjoyed Diablo 3 rap. It was a lot of fun. And now, just watched his video about his video being taken down because of copyright reasons, right? Now, the way he articulates it in his video, without going too much into this detail, is that he says, in essence, that not only is it not a legally justifiable claim to take down his video because he believes that it was corresponding with fair use in several ways, and fair use is protected both in United States of America and in his own country, United Kingdom, which are tightly connected because of the special relationship. We all know what I'm talking about. Now, the point is that his video, he believes his video was taken down because he was trying to criticize the very reason for which it was taken down, right? The copyright restriction. And there was a very interesting picture in his video. It said the worst thing about copyright is, the worst thing about censorship is, and it was blurred away, it was like erased, this part which says what's the worst about censorship, because it was censored. That's entirely my problem with censorship as well. I think that censoring as such is in essence putting the responsibility, like it's trusting someone to censor something that you could see and actually judge yourself, and this person might not necessarily be the best choice to do that. It's never the best choice to do that. It's better to see something you don't like and react rather than just avoid seeing it as such and trying to put on goddamn pink glasses and just sit on your ass and think, oh, we're living in a perfect world. Sure, people don't get killed. Sure, people don't starve. Sure, everybody has enough money to live by. Sure, there's no drugs in the world. Sure, there's no alcoholic abuse. Sure, families operate and work perfectly. Sure, there's dignity and respect concealed. Sure, there's no homophobic feelings. Sure, there's no oppression and bullying. Sure, there's no this and that. But it's not true. Whether or not you try to believe in it, it's not true, okay? It's better to face these things and have an opinion about them, because that's what makes you a human, what defines you, that's what you are, okay? And avoiding something doesn't make a great example, neither for yourself, neither for your kids. Now, the other thing he actually states in the video is that, in essence, there is a tool. I never had to face it myself, but there is a tool that allows you to to go against this claim, right? To say that it's actually invalid. But it says a note there: if you're not ready to go to the court, or willing to go to the court, you should not actually go ahead and submit it, okay? And he says that he is worried, he's afraid to go there because the artist about which he actually said it, the Lord Finesse, right, this hip-hop artist, just recently sued someone for several $1 million, and obviously Dan Bull, even though he's reasonably big on YouTube and he probably makes enough money from it to live by, I would expect, by selling his music, by making money off of YouTube. That's what I'm thinking, at least it got his equipment returned, at very least, the way I understand it. But the point is, he certainly doesn't have millions, right, at this state. And imagine you going to court for something like this, right? Someone would say, yeah, you don't have the balls to go to the court, then why do you even yap about your goddamn rights, right? You would be in a way right if the circumstances would be different, right? Like, for instance, if you stare a guy in the face, right, and you have to fight him, and you're chicking out and you're running away from a fight, right? That's having no balls, right? When you and are against the guy and he's willing to fight you in fist combat, right? This is having balls. Going to the court and risking to lose the entirety of your life, to endanger the lives of the ones that are dear to you, of your family, that's not having balls. That's being reckless, or in this circumstance it would be even ridiculously imprisoning yourself for life by just participating in this machine, okay? And this is wrong. This is not how it's supposed to be. The copyright's supposed to protect artists generally, the people who produce original content, right? Who produce, even in my circumstance, right? Producing commentaries and etc. I do think it's original content. It's mine original content. I work on that, right? I never claim the ownership of any games I work on because they're not mine, right? But I have to work with them to produce the content I make. My tutorials on Skyrim, my commentaries, my Let's Plays, you know, I'm trying to bring something creative in the games. And what Denbull does, you know, even though he uses the base files or base understanding and lore from different things, right, he doesn't go into deep details into that, and he actually promotes the games, because after hearing his Diablo rap, I was actually, yeah, you know, it's very cool that I have Diablo, you know, I really enjoyed the game, right, so the rap was awesome, why wouldn't I enjoy it? And because of this copyright monopoly, I don't even know how to explain it. Copyright is such a great idea in a nutshell, you know, it would be if it would work. To protect everyone, right? Especially it's good to protect small artists, right? You're a small guy, you want to create a musical piece, you go ahead and do that. You've created it, you are protected by default by copyright. But excuse me, I'm being apologetic right now, but what the hell, right? When you are a multi-millionaire, right, and you are willing and able to sue someone for several $1 million, right? And, you know, copyright also protects you. How many tools do you need to be satisfied with your power in society? Okay, that's my question, right? I'm not saying that Lord Finesse should not have protection from copyright. He should, just like anybody else. But it should be fair, you know, because in this circumstance, the way it sounds is that copyright was used in here as a tool to silence an opinion against the copyright. And how great is that, right? Just like in dictatorial states. Why are dictatorial states unite? Because everyone is afraid to lose the head. Because if you speak up, you're going to be dead sooner than you yap something that you're disagreeing with, okay? And that's just the way it works, and it's wrong. Okay, why am I doing this? Because I want to bring your attention to this, and probably I hope you enjoyed the gameplay of the Unreal Tournament 3, because, you know, games are fun, but at the same time, we don't have to just play games and put on pink glasses, because this affects all of us, affects our free interwebs, and I am, as a Hajit of free interwebs, I am responsible for bringing this information for you. Go ahead and watch the video of Denbull about the topic, and speak up, because your opinion matters.